Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back, in a sense, to Elder Scrolls Online. I am playing High Isle, technically. This is the PTS. I had an idea. Back when Blackwood came out, we got the first two companions. I did their two quests on recording. The problem with that, though, is that they have follow-up quests, and their follow-up quests required a lot of grinding that sometimes didn't line up with time I had to record. So unfortunately I was never able to show them the end of their quest lines. There weren't anything crazy, but there was stuff involved, and it's nice to see that kind of stuff. So I had an idea with the tools we're given in the PTS. I'll just do the quest for the companions here, because I can just instantly level them up and max out their rapport. This is the PTS though, so it will be a little buggy sometimes. It doesn't seem to have been. I haven't seen any major issues yet though, so that's nice. And I'm recording on a weird setup. It's Bandicam, and to say it's been cooperative would be untrue. The audio's been weird, the video's been weird. The recording itself has just been weird. So I'm hoping it's going to hold it together, and this is going to work. So, let's see. So how do I don't know where you physically have to go, so I'll just do it like this. We'll start with Isabelle. Aid Isabelle's friend and win the Sapphire Tourney. Ooh. Where? I also haven't explored anything as far as High Isle is concerned yet, so this should be fun. I like this idea too, because it kind of gives me a sense of High Isle before it comes out. How do I leave this town? Why would I kill livestock? Wait, you know what? I can probably just turn those off, can't I? Would that be combat tutorials? No. I know there's like a thing. Oh, it's probably in control. Gameplay. Ah, off. Thank you. Ah, my mouse. My mouse, I saw you, mouse. Go away. I'm using a controller. I don't need you. Oh, can I really not use the controller at all unless the mouse is... Oh, that sucks. Alright, then you're gonna go... You know what? You can go right down there because you're behind my webcam anyway. Oh, I'm using the mount you get from, like, perfecting, Oh, I didn't realize when you have it upgraded, it has, like, the cool coral bits. It's the mount you get from, basically, the trifecta for... Actually, it's not the trifecta, it's the completion, like, perfection of the new trial. Which is something I'll never do, just because I don't want to invest that kind of time. It's so spooky sounding. Actually, what does it sound like? It's kind of subtle. It's definitely just a reskin of the Flame Atronach mount. The Flame Atronach Wolf, more specifically. Ooh, look at this. I don't want to actually explore anything. I just want to go straight to the objectives for the companions. But just seeing stuff in the distance is going to be cool. Hello, I guess you have a problem.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Wow. Where's your proof? Just because I
Lost another one. What could it be?
What could it be? Oh, 3PO. Where could he be? Y'ffre's Cauldron. Interesting. As in Y'ffre the forest spirit? Or god? Whatever you call him. Steadfast Manor? I see no such place. Oh. Oh, I wanted to see something else. If I zoom out... Okay, that's funny. So people were worried when this DLC was coming out that it would kind of, like, really impact the map too much. Because it's the size of Somerset as far as exploration goes. So they just kind of... They said, we'll just make it small on the map. I like that. Ooh, I like me some sunflowers. I wonder, do they actually turn... Well, these little ones are purely just a flat image that face you at all times. But the big ones, surely they don't turn to face the sun. Case in point, the sun's over there. Okay, well... They're fake sunflowers. They're purely decorative. It's weird, though, that this thing is clearly like some kind of weird magical spectral wolf thing, but it makes like normal wolf sounds. That's odd, thinking upon it. This place is certainly pretty. The gray overcast skies I could do without, but... yeah, no. Also, I have my processes open while this is going on, just to make sure... I haven't tested any kind of recording like... Bunny? Recording like this setup yet with this computer, but he seems to be doing fine. I'm using 40%, and I have this graphic settings up pretty high. Also, I wish I could understand why the audio was so funky. It's just quiet. What the hell ship is that? Look how many sails it has. That can't be. What is that thing? Hold on. I'll be right back, Isabelle. I have to go look at this ship. What the There's no ship. There's no ship that was designed like that. Look at that thing. That's ridiculous. That's completely... whatever this ship is. That's not how sails work. Or masts. Huh, weird. I didn't press up, but I guess I did.
Sweetheart, I'll figure something out. I always do.
Aurelia. Isabelle. Hello. What motif are you wearing? Oh, that's the, like, the knight. Well, some of it is. It's like that knight motif style that was from a crown crate.
I'm sorry, this isn't the best time. My friend Aurelia has a bit of a problem. Her mother has promised her hand in marriage, and I need to get her out of it. Somehow. Actually, you look quite capable. Would you mind lending me a hand?
And who are you?
Apologies. My name is Isabelle Veloir. I'm an aspirant in the Sapphire Tourney, a proving ground for squires looking to join the knightly orders. Aurelia's mother is knight commander and, brashly offered her daughter's hand as a prize.
How are you going to get your friend out of this promise?
Well, normally, aspirants only compete in one of the trials. If I can win all three, the knight commander will be compelled to grant a boon of my choosing. I can free Aurelia from her mother's promise.
Oh, my eye.
What do you say? Will you be my second?
Oh, her animations are a little funky, but again, this is the PTS.
The 8 must have me in their hearts. My second just left my service, and here I was thinking I'd have to do it alone. Alright, there are 3 knightly orders here on the Isle. Let's decide what task to tackle first.
Ah, we're going places. We're not staying here. You mentioned 3 orders. What are they? What do they want us to do?
The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere in High Rock.
Sisters?
The Sapphire Tourney hosts 3 orders. The Iron Knot, the Oaken Order, and the Order of the Albatross.
What do you know about the Order of the Iron Knot?
They're martial warriors, and excellent to horse.
A horse?
You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders. Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Redheart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort.
Where was it lost?
Somewhere on these lands, before they belonged to the Duforts. The hilt supposedly had a massive rough-cut ruby in it. Should be easy to spot. My last squire, Burjo, suggested we hit the castle library to get an idea of where to start looking.
What can you tell me about the Order of the Albatross?
8 above help me. They're artists and sailors, singers, bards, and pirates all. Brave, swashbuckling warriors that make you recite poetry. Ghastly stuff.
Is our trial a poem?
No, thankfully. Our trial will be to reclaim the gilded loot of Captain Brenvale. The story goes that he went down into the castle crypts years ago, hoping to use song and steel to subdue a spirit. He never returned. Hopefully we'll do better.
Oh, what about the Oaken Order?
Oaken Knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers, and support spellcasters. Their power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic. Our trial will be to convince an elder to give us a staff, a symbol of their order.
Do we talk to the mage or fight them?
I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? There's a way shrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial.
Let's do the Iron
They're
or
martial
Iron
lords, somewhere on
Knot
these
first.
lands. Let's meet up at the castle library in the Knight's Wing. I've spent many an hour there studying up on monsters, history, and healing. My only complaint is there aren't a lot of novels.
You talk about what's going on?
Of course. Drake, I'm sorry. I bet I came on a little strong. I've spent months preparing for the tourney.
Drake?
And now the commander's pronouncement has sent me adrift. I'll be all right. What would you like to know?
Dreg?
Sorry. It's a curse I picked up from my dad. A word from the old druid tongue that's been co-opted for common folk. I sort of grew up here at the castle, and it's a little more acceptable than the curses the dockhands use. So I use it.
Got it. Why are you so eager to help Aurelia?
Aurelia and I grew up together. We've been close since we were very young, and,
Aye.
well, I can't stand the thought of her marrying one of the other aspirants. Especially Morton's. My goodness, what a dreary man.
Does this tourney happen every year?
Nope. The tourney is only called every few years, as schedule and aspirants allow. The commander wants to make sure there are enough people in the mix to make it a challenge. And the orders are only so large on High Isle, as you might imagine.
How does the tourney work?
I'm not sure how Tamsfolk tourneys work, but here, each order sets a challenge. Attempting the challenge for an order marks you in good standing, and each order only chooses one or two aspirants for knighthood. It's fairly competitive as a result.
Which order do you belong to?
I'm not a knight just yet. That's why I'm in the tourney. I was a squire for years before I came an aspirant. You don't want to know how many stalls I've cleaned. The tourney gives me a chance to prove my worth to the orders, you see.
Which one do you want to join?
That's a handsome question. I wish I had an answer for you. I can see ways that I'd be a good fit for either the Oaken Order or the Iron Knot. Maybe even the Order of the Albatross. That's a problem for day's end, Isabelle to face.
She has such flowery language. A handsome question. That's all the questions I have.
Go on, I'll catch up with you at the castle's library. It's easy to find. Big room, full of books. Can't miss it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to help us. Oh, the Eight bless you.
Okay. What is this big? Is this, maybe this is how you would start. Can you even read? No. I guess this is maybe how you would start the quest if you hadn't found. It's too bad I don't have my account on the PC. Well, it's not too bad. I prefer it on the PlayStation, but I could carry over all my goodies. Nary a dwarven mount to be had. So how much... Ooh. Whoa, that's a cool wardrobe. It's like a compass rose. Wait, I can just take that? Oh. Well, I do like the... Well, little texture's a little... Ugh. Ugh. Okay. There's some roughness to all this. I like the furniture, though. Research the Duforts.
People left books open all over the place. How rude.
Mad Baron Denzel, Part the Second. History of Shipbuilding, Volume 1 of 27. Oh, Part the Third. Part the First.
What was that one about? I found something about crop rotation. Exciting.
The Battle of Meadow Fort.
Find anything promising? Let's chat.
I don't know. Did I find anything promising? I honestly couldn't tell you. I didn't read most of it.
The book was already open. I bet my old second Burjo offered the same advice he gave me to aspirant Langley. Drake!
I think it had a clue about Redheart. Old Stone Woods?
Let's see. You're right. Looks like the Duforts had a holdfast there. before they became nobles. Oh wait, I know this place. It's an old ruin off to the east. Aurelia and I used to pretend it was a witch's lair when we were young.
You knew about this place? Why do we need to look it up in a book?
Well, in my defense, I didn't know it was owned by the Duforts when we played there as kids. We also didn't go looking for knightly relics, which now I wish we had.
Fair enough. How do we get to the ruin?
There aren't really roads back there, but I remember a nice wide path we can take. I'll mark your map. Maybe if we hurry, we can beat Burjo and Langley to the ruin.
Sounds good. I'll meet you there.
I'll see you there. I'm hoping we can beat the other aspirants to the hilt.
Why are we looking for a hilt? Didn't you say the Iron Knot valued martial skill?
Each of the captains have their own view on how to earn honor. I've heard stories that the Iron Knot's captain, Orlfeth, has slain trolls twice her size. So just swinging a sword won't impress her. She wants warriors that can think as well as fight.
Does she hide this hilt out there for every tourney?
That's a funny thought. I don't think so, but we can ask her. The hilt itself is classic Iron Knot. A historic trophy from a mighty warrior who fell in single combat at a crucial battle and changed history with his blade.
Wow, these are very high texture books compared to the stuff from like other DLCs, especially this one with a nice cover. I am happy to see that the textures aren't all that different between the PlayStation and the PC versions. Like, that was a concern I had, was, oh, maybe it looks much better. It doesn't. I guess the lighting effects are nicer, but they're not that noticeable. Notable? So where are we? Shrine. The only time I've noticed the performance spike in this is if I, like, change a zone. Like there for a second, it went zoop, and now it's going back down. Interesting. Go to the Dufort Ruin. Don't mind me. What am I looking at? What? A fawn? I guess it's just a fawn. What the hell are those? I guess we'll find out in the base game, or the main story for this DLC. I don't like him. A Thorncaster, huh? Oh, why is auto loot not on? Oops. Gameplay? There we go. Actually, why am I looting? I don't need anything. None of this is...
Oh, Madame Veloir,
okay, they just popped
you're
in.
Too late. I'm here first. You cannot pass through.
I guess what he said. Sorry, Isabelle.
Hurry up, will you, lad? I'll need sustenance forthwith, and you don't have much time to make me a meal.
Second, over here. Let's talk.
He seems like a tool.
It's not worth a row with Langley over who can search the woods first. I'd best him easily, don't get me wrong. But blatant fighting between aspirants is frowned upon. Doesn't matter. I have an idea.
What is it?
Langley's first and last thoughts every day are about himself. He'll have Burjo working on moving those trees. Well, until he gets bored. So let's just go around.
There's another way?
Remember, Aurelia and I used to play up by the ruin. There's a path around the rise to the east. Let's go carefully, though. We stopped playing up there when a fawn warband moved in.
Okay, those are just casual. What are fawns? Sounds good, let's go. Left or right? I guess this way. Rubidite. Don't need it. Wait a minute. Do I not have... Oh. I was messing with the different pre-mades you can get. Or different pre-made characters for the PTS. One of them has everything unlocked and this one doesn't. It's good to know.
Here it is, just like I remembered, by the curved tree. The ruin should be at the top of the rise.
There's a Horver. Hold on. Do I actually... I didn't even look if my weapon... Okay, my weapons do have all their... To this date, they still have not released a Horror pet that isn't the necrotic one. So weird.
This is it. The old stones, the locals call it.
So
Let's
weird,
find that
these
hilt.
things. Oh, trickster, huh? Oh, she's a Templar. Interesting. She just did the light stabby thing. I just realized this character does not have the voice of my main character. It's a little jarring. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, yeah, that's a rough cut ruby, all right.
That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before Langley and Burjo arrive.
Ah, careful there, Squire. Don't let the branches snap back. You've scratched my armor. That
Yep.
hilt must be around here somewhere.
Dead
Get to
bunny?
work.
I'm not sure it's chivalrous of me, but I hope that ours wastes the rest of the day looking for that hilt.
So the only thing I've noticed so far is the animation's a bit funky and there's a lot of teleporting.
We did it! Red Heart's hilt! As a knight aspirant, I know I should wish all of my competitors equally good luck. But Stendar, forgive me. I hope Langley gets bitten by every mosquito out here.
We've got the hilt and the Iron Knot's trial's complete. Must be pleased.
I am. I assumed the Iron Knot trial would be all about swordplay and martial skill. Maybe horse riding. Horses and I don't like each other much. Anyway, I'm actually quite pleased how we did. Let's move on.
Okay, I guess we'll do the Oaken Order.
Oaken Knights tend to be... I'm guessing it will...
Yeah. Meet Isabelle near the Way Shrine. What? Okay, bye. Oh, that Way Shrine. Oh, so are all... Wait, are the quests all in this one little area? That would be nice. Ooh, the crafting station. Steadfast Hammer and Saw. Which one is this? Order's Wrath. Which one is this? Oh, right. This is like slightly weaker but much easier to get Sogvin. Sogvin. That's... Oh, an animated weather vane. How cool. I wonder if this mount is missing some kind of effect to it, because it looks kind of dull compared to like the other mounts people get from perfecting those trials. Again, didn't press that button, but I guess these D-pads on these old Xbox controllers. That's another thing. To get a controller working with the PC version of Elder Scrolls Online, or I guess just most computer games in general, not easy. Most don't want to work right.
Ugh, I thought I heard Snag yelling in the distance. He's another aspirant and a complete donkey's arse. Never mind him. We're on a quest.
Right, Elder and the staff. Where do we go?
So we have a bit of a leg up on this one. The Elder is a wizard named Erlebrew. He's actually a friend of my father's. He used to tell me stories when I was young. Funny little man.
And you need to steal a staff from him?
I would never. Stealing is, well, unknightly. Knowing Erlebrew, the challenge will be more about thinking and reason than magic or subterfuge.
Okay, let's find the wizard.
Right. If I remember correctly, I think he lives in a little grotto to the south, near the coast. He likes his privacy, our Oaken Elder.
I'm not sure I've heard of a knightly order of mages before.
I suppose in the stories, knights are usually all swords and glory. But the druids have been here forever, practically. Every kid in the Sisters grows up knowing a little bit about runes and nature and the true way.
So the Oaken Order is a druidic group?
I think they used to be. But no, these days anyone can join. Even non-mages who want to learn the ways of Ifre. Just another little quirk of life on High Isle.
Okay. Is anyone gonna explain the fawns, though? I don't like them. What the hell's happening over there?
Wait. This isn't right.
Wait. Doesn't this guy show up in other places? I feel like I've seen him in the Deadlands or something. Haven't I? How do I get to this guy's house? What is on the... Ooh, the water's so nice and blue. Sneg, huh?
Get behind me, squires! Sneg was here first! Ha!
We arrived at the same time, you simpering buffoon.
Well, you're still too late. A wizard's magic is no match for the strength and honor of this aspirant. For honor!
I'm sure I can get this barrier open.
Mousebane? She is now a cat. I guess Isabelle's supposed to be here, but she's not. So what was it like being a cat? Ah, I see. Cat's paw pillar. Cat's paw? Wooden knot pillar. Look at the branch there, representing Spriggans, maybe? Forest heron pillar. Where the hell is she? Uh-oh. Alright. That's... hermit crab? That is adorable. Oh my god. That's not quite how a hermit crab shells up, but those are big hermit crabs, so I'll make an exception. So maybe just go far enough away and she'll kind of pop back in. Well, they're here, but she's not. Why? God, the D-pad on this sucks. What if I do a fast travel? Ooh, that was fast. Okay. Oh, now she's still over here. That's why.
That old man. I know exactly how to bring down the barrier. He's lifted the pillars and the symbols from a story he told me as a child.
It's from a story?
Almost exactly. A wise old sage puts up a barrier around his home. He's trying to protect a little girl he's raising from a fearsome dark knight. She grows up to be a mighty warrior, but the sage makes her figure a way out of the sacred grove.
How did she bring the barriers down in the story?
In the tale, the symbols on the pillars held the key. Like the cat there. A cat's paw is a pretty little flower that grows in shady forests. And that bird looks like a forest heron. I'd bet anything we need one of their feathers.
And the branch?
I've seen it before. It's a druidic symbol for Spriggans. In the tale, she befriended one that lived in the grove. She wore a Spriggan's veil, a wreath of leaves they shed every year. Here, if you can find the items, I'll guard our spot.
You got it. Heron's feather, cat's paw flowers, and Spriggan's veil. Ah. Where are... okay, they're not that far. That's good. I was concerned that this was going to be like... God, there's not a lot of people playing on the... Is that guy going to pop out again? Really?
And here we... oh, no. Oh.
Okay. Not a lot of people on the PTS right now. I've only seen a couple run by so far. Cat's paw flower. That's a bear. Is that a real flower? I've never heard of a cat's paw. Are you gonna be mad if I take this? Ah, yes. The answer is yes. So much for befriend. You know, if we're kind of staying true to the story, shouldn't that be a neutral Spriggan? Well, I guess that's a very rare idea. Ooh, are those Ornogs? They are! I don't know what Ornogs are supposed to be. They're just like water dogs. But they're also lizards. Ah yes, forest herons, which live by the seashore. What is the weird... What is this supposed to... I guess it's supposed to look like seaweed? It looks like a Banjo-Kazooie texture. I'm sorry. What the hell are these things? They're like drow, but a different arrangement of limbs. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. Some weird things in this DLC. This zone, this chapter, whatever. Wait, so do I just... Oh, Isabelle, you're still very broken. Wait, I want to... Yeah, there we go. Boop. Ooh. How do I... Ah. It's easier in first person. Makes sense. I'm just gonna... We're just gonna pretend Isabelle is not broken completely. Oh, there's river fishing here. I like the birdhouses. Well, isn't this a nice little home?
Can you talk to him? I'm all sweaty.
I want this. This has been in so many DLCs where there's like a rack of mushrooms. Why can't we get that as a furnishing? Hello.
Oh, hello then. Figured out my barrier, did you? And is that little Izzy I see back there?
Yes, I'm acting as her second. She said you used to know her as a child?
Oh, yes. I hoped it would be her. She remembered the tale of Myriette la Courageuse, eh? So nice you two could come out there. Usually it's just me and the forest spirits these days.
Would you mind if we took your staff?
Of course not. Solve the puzzle, take the staff. That's the idea, right? Oh, it's out back leaning against the cottage. Enjoying good health, second.
Thank you, Earl Brew.
Off you go then, and be careful where you put that thing. That staff's like me. It might be old, but it can still zap the ears off a rabbit if you aren't careful.
Were you hoping Isabelle would complete your trial?
Oh, no, that would be wildly inappropriate. I pulled this challenge directly from the pages of one of my favorite books. Who can blame me? I'm a daffy old wizard.
I like him.
Come here, lass. No need to dawdle near the door like you're still a squire.
Thank you, you old goat. Still thinking of me all these years later.
Okay. Good talk. Pumpkin. The staff's just leaning out back, he said? That's a thick staff. Man, her audio is just not here.
We've got the staff. The moment I heard Erlebrew was representing the Order, I knew we might have a shot. Well done.
Are you glad the Oaken Trial's behind us?
I am. Those stories Erlebrew told me when I was little, they're a part of why I'm in the tourney today. And I won't lie, it's nice to know he still cares about me. Strange, lovely man. Let's move on.
Order of the Albatross.
No, thankfully.
Loot!
Hello? Isabelle?
Oh.
Aurelia, what are you doing here?
Don't be annoyed. I, did sort of follow along.
I'll catch up to you. I want to talk to Aurelia, make sure she's all right.
She should have become a knight too. Then she wouldn't be forced to be married. That sucks. Ugh, what a gross idea. Oh wait, so the loot and... Okay, I'll have to keep this in mind when I do this on my actual character. This one's separate from the other two. Unless the loot is somewhere else.
I really need this to work. But what to give? What to give?
Just an inn? You, trying to find something for Zenithar?
Oh, maybe you can help. I've fallen on hard times. I hope that Zenithar might favor me and help me secure my fortunes, but, well, I don't know how to ask a god for their... well, anything, really.
Have you tried an offering? A prayer?
An offering? Like food? Do the gods even eat? Oh, I have a little gold. It's not much. I turn to the god of coin for a reason, but still, give a little to get a lot. Huh? That makes sense.
Give him your coins.
All right. I'll try anything at this point. My situation can't get any worse. Here goes nothing. I hope Zenithar approves. Zenithar? Are you there? I've given you an offering. Don't you like it?
Maybe we'll see this guy again later? Is he one of those, like, continuing quests? Oh, wait. No, actually. I was gonna say maybe it's in an achievement, but... Okay, I guess maybe he'll pop up again later. Like, what was it? The Adoring Fan? Not the Adoring Fan. Whatever his name was in this game. Isabelle, you have not moved from this place.
The catacombs are beneath the castle's...
Okay. Yeah, so I guess you should do the Albatross and the Iron one. Or I guess you have to... No, because the Iron one you gotta go leave anyway. Oh, there you are.
They give me strength. Of all the sneaky, dishonest...
Did you just kick her... Kicks the dirt?
We've got a small hitch in this rope. The key to the catacombs entrance is usually right near the door. But someone took it.
Perhaps one of your competitors?
Drake, I hope not. The idea of aspirants trying to directly sabotage each other doesn't sit well with me. And I see that look in your eye. No lockpicking.
Damn.
But buff my plates. We still need that key.
No lockpicking. Got it. Is there another key somewhere?
Yes, let's split up. I'll go speak to the castle stewards, and you head for the offices of the Knight Commander. We can meet back here. Stendar willing, one of us will have some luck.
I'll meet you back here then.
I still can't believe someone took the key. So childish. I bet it's Morton's. Morton's.
Did you say the Albatross Knights are pirates?
I mean, they're not real pirates. They're knights who ride the waves instead of horses. And sing. By the gods, do they sing. There's an old joke around the castle that they're called the Order of the Albatross because they're so damned loud.
Right, they want us to get a musical instrument.
Yes, a golden lute. The story goes that some years back, the head of the order, Sir Brenvale, went down to clear the catacombs of a mad spirit. I think it was some Dufort noble? I'm not sure who. But Sir Brenvale never returned.
Ooh, why did a singing sailing knight go after a ghost?
I'll be honest, this is one order I'm not likely to join. They're an odd group. But it kind of makes sense. Just think of them as something like chivalric bards. They're constantly on the hunt for new adventures, new tales to tell.
Got it. They're dumb.
Let's meet back inside the chapel. The catacombs entrance is down the stairs.
Okay. Well, they're not dumb, but they're weird. What outfit is she? Oh, it's Ancestral Breton. They really just are sticking to their guns with this ancestral nonsense that you have to get it with treasure maps.
Oh,
So
Mother.
unsustainable.
How could you do this to me?
Hi?
Thank you for assisting Isabelle. I'm so grateful to you both. Aspirant Mortons came by not that long ago and told me he already had a honeymoon trip planned. The audacity!
Isabelle are trying to enter the catacombs, but we can't find a key.
Oh, One of the other knights probably took it or hid it. Cheating! Isabelle will not like that. One of my mother's aides might have one. It's good she sent you to ask, though. Best she avoids the Knight's Wing for now.
Is Isabelle's quest line gonna culminate with her and Aurelia getting married? Or at least going, like, a future in marriage? Why is that?
She and I have been friends since we were very young. Knowing Izzy, she'll want to avoid even rumors she appealed to my mother for help. I'd start by asking Dame Hendra. Nilsman might have a key as well.
Thanks, Aurelia. Nilsma, huh? Get a key. Nilsman, is this him?
Oh, hello! Do you need an appointment to meet with the commander?
What's with your
She's
eyes?
a very busy woman. I should be able to find room in her schedule. How does next month sound?
Actually, I need a key to the catacombs. Do you have one?
No, I'm sorry. That's not something I can give. Wait. I take it back. I'll give you all the keys you want. Just do me one small favor.
What is it?
Give this note to Lady Aurelia. Discreetly. It's my latest poetic offering. A treatise on her virtue. It's crucial that you do not reveal who it's from. One day, I shall reveal myself as the author, and she will finally see true love.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. What were my options? Are these the only two? How about you, Dame? Cool armor. Those boots are too big.
If you don't have an appointment to meet with Commander Jorvel, make one. She's busy, as am I. The Nord over there can make the appointment for you. If he's not writing that god's-awful poetry at the moment.
I'm looking for a key to the catacombs.
And I'm looking for a posting more interesting than pushing papers for Knight Commander Jorvel, or playing politics with snooty nobles. Tell me, why should I give a key to the first peasant who comes wandering in off the lawn?
I'm a peasant with a surprisingly full coin purse.
A bribe? How unexpected. Most people I have to deal with would rather get snippy and tell the commander about how rude I am. All because I can't be arsed to be obsequious.
Good word.
Refreshing. Here's a key. Try not to get killed down there.
Thank you. I like this more than... I'd rather pay her money than be weird about giving someone an anonymous poem. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Ooh, I wonder if I could have given it to her and then said it was from that guy. I feel like there are blue windows around here. Where is Isabelle? Uh-oh. Okay. Everything's fine. That was scary. Good thing I have it set. I have it set to record my window or my monitor, not just specifically the game. So if a crash inevitably happens.
I hope you've had better luck than I did. The stewards were no help at all.
I won't lose the capture.
You've got a key? Wonderful!
Oh, I thought I had to talk to you.
Alright, let's see if we can find that fancy loot. Sir Brenville probably made it deep into the crypts.
Oh, these are in fact crypts.
These catacombs have been built up over generations.
Ugh,
Might be a bit
okay.
twisty down here.
She has a very long quest. Like, Miri's and Bastion's were not this long. Ugh.
Hello? I say, Langley, is that you? Help a fellow out?
It's Isabelle Veloir, Mortons. I'm here with my second. We'll try to help you.
No response?
Whoever you are, I was here first. You've got to hang back. Tourney honor demands it.
Are you stuck in there?
No, I'm hiding. I have a bit of a fear of spiders, you see. In my defense, I made it past a bunch of the smaller ones. But I lost my nerve when a giant, red-eyed beastie leapt out at me.
Well, good luck in there. We're heading into the catacombs.
Just a moment. You won't get very far without the key to the Deep Crypts, which I just happen to have. Ha! I tell you what. When that thing surprised me, I may have dropped my sword. Return it to me, and I'll slip you the key. What do you say?
Sure, and you're definitely not gonna lie.
Gods, it's such a pity to have to pull up on this task. Lady Aurelia is a treasure. Lovely to look at, and so well connected.
This is just gross. Everything about this is just gross. Oh, I guess it's faster if I go this way? Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton Man. Frost Knights. Why specifically Frost? Yeah, they're all Frosts. Weird. Oh, how big of a... Ah, that's how big of a spider. Hello. I'm here to fight you. Golianthus. Well, that was easy enough. Yeah, this is... I'm creeping up on 50 minutes now. It does not take 50 minutes to clear... I guess maybe if you like ran through the dialogue, because a lot of this is that. It's just taking the time to listen to this stuff. Still.
Hello? Is that you all with my sword? Or a spider? If you're a spider, please leave.
We found your sword, Morton.
Oh, you're back. How lovely. Did you manage to find my sword?
Yep. Slide under the door.
Ah, very good. You know, I've always said that Isabelle was a fair hand. Never doubted you for a moment. Here's your key. The door to the Deep Crypts should be off the main chamber east of here.
Thank you.
Yes, well, we're both sporting. Well done all around. And perhaps you won't mention this when telling the tale of your trial?
I'm sure Isabelle won't say a word.
Fair's fair, and well played. Good luck to you both.
Mortons, are you gonna backstab us in some capacity? Somehow? Some way? Why? I still don't understand. Is Frost. Is Dufort? Because they said this was like a Dufort crypt, right? Is that just their thing? Frost?
I've never been this far into the catacombs. What a story this will make.
Oh, gentlemen. Well, that was interesting. Ah, gargoyles. That's a cool attack. That's something I've never seen skeletons do, at least. Well, I don't need to fight you.
They say that Sir Brenvale died at the hands of a ghost. The old Mad Duke. Ugh, gives me the shivers.
Okay, good fight. Oh, that wasn't the boss. Ah! Merely a prelude. Mad Baron Denzel. Washington? Oh, I guess... Okay. Right, achievements are a thing. Look how glowy she is. The Gilded Loot.
I think that's the loot! Oh. And that must be what remains of Sir Brenvale, then.
Wow, no one came down to find this guy? Really?
We've got it! Drake, let's get out of here.
La! At last, someone has retrieved my
Hey, that's the
gilded
Grim
loot.
Harlequin outfit.
Come, follow me, away from this place. That ghastly mad spirit may return anon.
Ooh, I like his walk.
Hark! I shall serenade you on your way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sir Brenvale did enter these halls with a heart full of song. La, it did not take him long to hear the spirit's calls. Oh! He met the Mad Duke in combat, oh-ho! And they danced with swords all night long. La! Alas, Brenvale's skill was all for naught, and the quest went all awrong. Oh!
That was a song.
You know the end of the tale. Oh ho! This is where I bid you adieu. Sir Brenvale, the golden-voiced, the silver-tongued, once the head of the Order of the Albatross, at your service. Oh, gentlefolk.
The Order of the Albatross sent us to retrieve your loot.
Of course they did, good chaps. And of course, I was one of the Order's most renowned composers. They no doubt wish to put my beautiful gilded loot in a place of honor.
I'm assisting my friend in her trial for the Order.
Ah, yes, I'm sure when I did not return, there were many a fair damsel who wept inconsolable tears. After all, once you hear my voice raised in song, to know the voice of Sir Brenvale the Golden was silenced. A tragedy.
Well, thank you for the loot.
Of course, I commend your efforts. Please, let the rest of the Order know that I, Sir Brenvale the Golden, shall now depart this plane at last. My next performance will be in the great theaters of Aetherius. Adieu.
Okay, bye.
Farewell. Farewell.
Hey, don't have a conniption when we change zones. Thank you.
Ah, fresh air. Those catacombs were musty as a crypt.
You don't say, Isabelle. You don't say.
Not quite how I imagined that would go. But we faced the Mad Duke, walked with the spirit of Sir Brenvale, and lived to tell the tale. I'm sure the Order will approve.
The gilded loot of Sir Brenvale is yours. How are you feeling?
Good, except for the make up a poem or sing a song about it part coming at the end of the tourney. That I'm less excited about. Let's keep moving.
We've completed all 3 trials, Isabelle. What now?
All that's left is to present the trophies. Everyone will be gathered at the tourney pavilion. I'm excited. And nervous. I get a bit uncomfortable being the center of attention. Here, meet me on the jousting grounds. We'll head in together.
I'll see you there.
Let's meet at the tourney pavilion. We'll present the trophies together.
Is there any actual jousting here? That'd be kind of cool, even if it's just like a background thing. Can I squeeze through? Okay. They couldn't have made that like 2 feet taller? Well, the frame rate took a little hit there. That was weird. Oh, so are these the different groups? Is that like the Iron Knot? This is the Oaken. I don't remember what they were. If I see one that looks like a bird, that's probably the Albatross. Ooh. Well, I don't see any actual jousting, but they are running at the track at least. I like this. This place is fun. Lady Clever Boots. Lady Deft Hands. Lots of lords and ladies and dames and knights.
You've saved me! I'd better go and take my place. I promised Mother I wouldn't embarrass her.
Okay.
I think my nerves are as settled as they're going to be. I get more anxious doing formal things like this than I do fighting werewolves. Come on, Izzy. Deep breaths.
What do you do now?
We walk in, and the tourney herald announces us. I go forward and claim the trophies. As my second, you have the honor of displaying each of them as I call them out. Oh, and most important, don't start laughing when I recite a poem.
You're reciting a poem?
It's tradition, Stendar help me. The Order of the Albatross requires it. Having you do this with me was more than helpful. You've been a calm and steady influence. A real partnership. Thank you. Let's just get through this last bit.
I'm ready.
Follow me. The sooner we start, the sooner it's over.
Who else is on stage? Melfin
Lords
Lefleury.
and ladies, men and mer, a knight aspirant approaches the stage. Lady Isabelle Veloir. Proceed, madam. Your second may present any trophies you have won.
Together, we found the hilt of
Well
blade
done,
Redheart,
aspirant
lost in a
Veloir.
battle long ago. To the Order of the Albatross, we present the gilded lute of Sir Brenvale.
Wonderful. Now, perhaps we could hear a poem or ditty about the adventure, aspirant.
The lute of gold did gather mold, lost for many years. I cannot lie, Brenvale did die, tripping on a tomb. And finally, we present the Oaken Order with the Staff of the Wild Woods, after solving the wizard Erlebru's puzzle.
The Oaken Order commends you, aspirant.
That's a hell of a staff.
Aspirant Veloir,
That's a
claiming
bludgeon.
all 3 trophies makes you the champion of the Sapphire Tourney. Come, you have earned a boon from your commander.
That's Ebon Steel. I know that motif
From
or
this
style.
day forward, you are a knight of High Isle. Be brave, courteous, loyal, and act with honor. Arise, Dame Isabelle Veloir.
Lord Commander, I know what my boon will be. You may know as well. Please release Aurelia from the promise you made. Allow her to make her own choice to marry or not, as she sees fit.
Look at that lady's hair.
I cannot deny such a selfless boon. Aurelia is free to make her own choices, within reason.
Oh, thank the 8.
Dame Isabelle, I am deeply impressed. I wish to speak with you and your second. Find me in my office at your convenience.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's all there is to this. Knight's Wing. Like the Batman character. Ooh, I'm fast. You really don't get a sense of it until you're in, like, first person. Oh, I was like, does this NPC have a bat? No, it's an actual other player. I'd forgotten they existed.
You did well, Isabelle. It seems as though your second was a great boon to you today. Second, step forward. I'd like to speak to you.
Nice. She was amazing. I am so proud of you. Dame Isabelle. What a nice ring to it.
They're far more than a mere second, Commander.
I've saved the world like 1, 2, 3. What are we up to, like 6 now? I lose track.
I've known Isabelle, Dame Isabelle, for many years. It was encouraging to see her push herself like this. I believe your able assistance may have also played a part?
I was happy to help.
Well, I believe a knight should not be measured by the worth of their weapon, but by the allies they keep. The Knights of High Isle pride ourselves on our courtesy. and I personally always wish to honor good people.
I'm not sure I follow.
For acting as Dame Isabelle's second during this year's Sapphire tourney, I want to formally extend my thanks, as both Knight Commander and as a mother.
You're very welcome. I like that she's now Dame is. Oh, it'd be cool for like actual name change to Dame Isabelle.
What a day. I suppose that just shows what determination can get you. When the tourney began, Aurelia was in the depths of despair. I was struggling. And now look at us.
Look at us. Don't look at us. Congratulations, Dame Isabelle.
Thank you. Take the credit you're due. You kept me focused, gave me a sounding board, and most importantly, I knew whatever happened, I wasn't alone. I can't tell you what that meant to me.
I was glad to
I
help.
still can't get used to it. Dame Isabelle Veloir. I dreamed about wearing shining armor, riding a valiant steed. So far it's been crypts, creatures, and a lot of running around. I've loved every moment. Except maybe the poetry part.
What do you want to do next?
I've been thinking. I have a place here on High Isle, but I think I want to expand my horizons. I would like to see more, do more, learn more. If you could use a strong and loyal knight of High Isle in your travels, I'm up for anything.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get my things. I want to get ready for adventure.
I'm sorry, Mother, but you didn't break your word. And I didn't get stuck having breakfast across from Morton's or Langley. Ugh.
I think things have turned out just the way they should have. Just be ready to see Isabelle less often, dear. A page has turned on our little story.
Okay. Wait. Did I actually get her as a... It didn't do any kind of notification. So we just... Ah, okay, she is. Weird. Why didn't she show up? Ah!
I'm at your service. Ready to write the next chapter of our tale?
Well, let's give you better stuff first. Interesting that her... Oh, now she has shoulders. I was gonna say, how come her outfit didn't... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oops. Just gonna give her all the bolstered stuff I have. Ba. And ba. I don't know what skills she has. Probably not a lot. Oh, look at this. Okay, that'll be for Ember. What else did I... What else... I picked up garbage. I don't even know why I was picking... Okay. Now, how does this work? Unlock all of your companion skill lines and maxes out their experience. But I only get one?
I've learned so much
never
riding
mind.
with you, my friend. How can I help?
So that just gives them everything? Ah, it does give... Wow, it gives them everything. Alright. Let me just look up... Alcast usually has a pretty good kind of... Like, if you don't want to sit here and have to figure things out. Let's look. Isabelle. Build. Yeah, so maybe someone else came up with one by now. Oh, well, there's one on Alcast, sure enough. Let's see. We want her as a tank. What skill should I be using? I don't know what these are. Oh. Provoke. Okay, it's probably in the one hand. Oh, right, you do it like this. Oh, she had it on by default. Interesting. So they really want her to be built as a tank. Next one, Ghostly Evasion. What is that? Ghostly Evasion. What the hell? Ghostly Evasion. Is that also in one hand? I just completely missed it. No. Ghostly Evasion? What you talking about? What is this? Living Shade. That's not this character. Huh. What does it do? Surrounds himself in a phantasmic aura, dodging the next attack and making them made against them while also reducing their damage taken. Okay, is there an equivalent to that? That's pretty close. Yeah, that's not anything. Whose skill is that? Actually, wait, if I click it, it'll probably tell me. Oh, ESO Hub is doing that thing where I can't actually... It's Miri's skill, no wonder. Okay. Let's see. So I would assume. So I just want something that either does 20%. That one would work. Or when health is low. I'll just do this one. It's similar enough. Okay, the next one, Ritual of Salvation. That one I think is. What the hell was that? Fighters Guild. And then Mask of Torment. That's another Miri's thing, I think. Mask of Torment. What do you do? Oops. Companion terrifies, causing them to cower in fear. So it's something that stuns. I need. No. 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 Off balance is pretty close. It's not the same. Alright, we'll just do the off balance one. What's the last one? Oh. I think that is Crimson Font. That's Undaunted. Yep. That's not what I pressed. Bane Slayer. What does this do? Channels energy and conjures a weapon made of sunlight before striking downward, dealing 7,350 magic damage to all enemies in front of them. Enemies damaged by Bane Slayer have particles remaining on them for 10 seconds that detonate when a player damages them. Interesting. She does seem really like her unique skills really seem like she's meant to be a tank. Like I get that that companions can be kitted out to do anything, but did that do anything? Ah, it did. Why is she so hard to talk to? 1.2 million EXP. Okay.
My friend, I am not in the habit of asking for favors, but well, I just got some news from Aurelia. You remember her, my childhood friend we helped during the tourney?
Yes, how is she?
She's gone traveling. After that business with her mother and the tourney, I encouraged her to find her own way, which is grand. Unfortunately, some of her things were stolen, including a signet ring I gave her many years ago.
And the ring's so important to you?
It's a signet ring representing my family's business, Veloir Mercantile. Someone wearing that ring could pretend they were working for my parents. That would be bad. Aurelia is on Stros Mackay. If you don't mind, could we go speak with her?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hopefully Aurelia will exercise a little wisdom and stay put. According to her letter, we should find her at the Screaming Mermaid Inn on Stros Mackay.
I know where that is. Can we talk about what's going on?
Of course. It's been a pleasure to travel with you since that day at the tourney, but we haven't had much of a chance to chat about my past. What would you like to know?
Why do you think Aurelia went to Stros Mackay?
I'm not sure. She didn't say. If I had to guess, she met a pretty face and decided to follow him to the island. Half of Aurelia's stories sound like the beginning to a romance novel.
You're a fan of romance novels?
I would never... Yes, of course I'm a fan of romance novels. What woman in the Knightly Order is not? Have you read Desires of the Sword? But wait, that's not important right now.
Why did you grow... thanks for chatting. Why did you grow up with the Jorvals and not your own parents?
My father and the late Lord Jorvel were friends.
Jorvel.
When it came time to see to my education, the Knight Commander offered me a place in her household. It was a kindness I still thank her for to this day.
How long had you wanted to become a knight?
Since I was old enough to hold a branch and pretend to fight Daedra, my parents supported me all the way and set about making sure I got what I needed. So that's why Aurelia and I grew up together, as almost, but very much not, sisters.
Do you see your family very often?
As much as I can, but they're often out of town on business trips. We're always together for holidays like New Life, though. They were in Somerset when we won the tourney. That's why they weren't at my knighting ceremony.
Oh, okay. The signet ring, is it valuable?
It's not made of gold or studded with gems, no. But signet rings allow banks and trading partners to know if one of the family's agents are negotiating in good faith. Someone could cause no end of trouble for my parents with that ring.
Why'd you give that signet ring to Aurelia all those years ago?
That is a very good question. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Because... Well, that's not important right now. Let's just focus on the here and now, alright?
Thanks for chatting with me. Okay, we're going to Stros Mackay. Last thing, I haven't been there in a long time. I guess why don't I have the travel point? Do I have Glenumbra's travel point? I do, okay. I know how to get to Stros Mackay from Glenumbra. My money.
If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
No, Stuga, no. Wait, what? What boat does it want me to take? Oh, I don't want to go to the hooded figure. Screw you. I can't believe that quest is still mandatory all these years. Like you can't even abandon it from the journal. Right, I talk to you.
How may I?
I want to go passage. Where do you sail? Stros Mackay, please. I remember this. Oh, this is doing that thing I said that when it transitions zones, the CPU spikes. It's all my CPU's 100% right now.
What do you suppose they do for fun around here?
Fish, I think.
My time is precious.
I explored Dwarven Ruins. Yeah, Isabelle, the less zone transitions we do, the happier I'll be. Who knows how that's going to affect the capture. I am worried. I always love these like cool Dwarven boilers they have around here.
There she is. Who's that with her? He looks familiar.
I can't believe the town guard didn't want to help us.
We'll keep looking, Lady Aurelia. I bet he's just laying low somewhere on the island.
Does he look familiar? Captain Marceau.
I remember you. You helped Isabelle during the Sapphire tourney. Oh, you do seem to catch me at my worst, I must say.
Isabelle got your letter. You alright?
I'm not hurt, no. Izzy must have told you what happened. I came here with a painter friend, Kiv Linders, and I thought our rooms were burgled a few days ago. Well, it turns out Kiv was the thief. He'd been after my jewelry from the start.
How'd you find out Kiv was the thief?
Something just felt off. I asked a waitress about him, and she said Kiv was well known as a swindler. I went to his room to confront him, and we tussled. In fact, I tore his travel bag, and one of my earrings fell out. Then he took off running.
What did he manage to steal besides your earrings?
Nothing truly valuable, but Isabelle gave me that ring with her family crest all those years ago. I know it's important to her, and I really wanted to get it back. When I went to the town guard, they just laughed at me.
Isabelle and I will get it back.
I cannot believe you lost that ring, Aurelia. Hello, Captain Marceau. Funny to see you here.
Good to see you, Isabelle. I know you're upset, but the thief may still be on the island. Perhaps more stolen goods fell from his bag as he ran.
That's a great idea. If he dropped more things as he ran, we could use the trail to track him.
Go and see. Maybe he dropped the ring and it's just sitting in the street somewhere.
How do you know each other?
I've heard good things about you, Traveler. I'm glad Isabelle has someone she trusts by her side.
What
Hopefully
outfit
you
is
can
he
find
wearing?
the signet ring before the thief flees Stros Makai.
Oh, he's wearing the, like, privateer outfit you get for, like, the pre-order of High Isle, I think. Sorry, who are you?
Ah, apologies. I'm Marceau, a captain under the Veloir mercantile banner. I work for Isabelle's folks. Thanks, Sai, I got thirsty. I came here to the inn for a drink and saw Lady Aurelia bawling her eyes out at the bar.
You know Isabelle and Aurelia, then?
I've worked for Isabelle's parents for many years, yes. I've known both women since they were young, though I must admit, it's been some time since I've seen Lady Aurelia. I just regret I wasn't of any assistance to her.
The city guard was no
Look
help?
around, friend. Stros isn't exactly a bastion of philanthropic do-gooders. Good luck in your search. I'll stay with Lady Aurelia, ensure she stays safe. If the thief is gone, well, Isabelle will need to tell her parents about the missing ring.
Thank you, Captain. Isn't this where we first met Jakarn? This area? Oh, I like your horse. I guess all the companions have the same generic horse, but... Betty Netch Ambergris Pomade.
Ugh, I can smell that from here. Is that hair grease? Ugh, figures.
Gross. That's quite a bracelet. Engraved armband.
Could be something from our thief. If he didn't hear it hit the ground, he was probably moving quickly.
Kiv's journal. Thought that little village would be a bust. Then I ran into Lady Jorvel. Pretty young woman from High Isle. Set up a date at the inn to talk about art. Thought she might have some decent jewelry, but I haven't noticed anything expensive. I did see that she wore a signet ring, though. Not her own house. Belongs to the Veloir Mercantile Trading Consortium. Let's ask how she came to occupy it. Could be useful. She shatters a lot, but I've got her interested in private lessons, I mentioned. Stros Makai. She says she's excited to have her own adventures. Oh, honey.
If he cut through here... He went to the docks! I can't wait to get my hands on that skeever.
I wonder, in comparison, how short will the follow-up quests be compared to the main one. A sweet roll? It's always a sweet roll.
Ooh, sweet roll. I was right. He must have gone
Good
for
reaction.
Let's ask around. Maybe someone saw where he went.
Oh, I should check. If we're gonna have to be convincing folks. Do I have... Okay, I do have the intimidation and persuasion. Seek shadow.
I am on a break, contemplating the dark elf there at the boats. One day I'll kill him, I think.
Oh. I was just looking for information on a different dark elf, Kiv Linders.
Don't know him. Someone came through here in a hurry, though. Thought about killing him, too. Quick like, dagger in the back. Didn't. Someday, maybe.
Did he take a ship?
Probably. Ask Adra. I have other things to think about.
Okay, you're horrifying.
That was a bit creepy.
Correct.
I don't take bribes, I'm very busy, and before you ask, no, we don't ship thorn geckos in bulk.
You don't? Never mind, I'm looking for dark elf named Kiv. Has he been here?
Listen, friend, Stroh's is one of the busiest ports this side of Hughes Bane. Lots of folks come through here. But yeah, I saw Kivlinders. Seems this sly bastard has gone legit. He booked passage on a ship working a job for Veloir Mercantile.
Did you catch which ship he took?
Sure. He was on Didesi's ship, the Sench's Heart. They sailed for Seydanine. Dava Clarin over there can get you to Seydanine if you have coin.
Thanks.
Drake. Let's talk, my friend.
Is Seydanine in Morrowind, or is it in Stone Falls?
I hoped this would be a quick trip to a distant port. Retrieve the ring, then share a drink at the docks. Instead, I have to ask if you'll sail to Vardenfell with me.
Want to go after him?
I feel like we have to. He's already used the signet to buy a passage on a boat. My parents' business is built on their excellent reputation. What if he uses that ring to withdraw funds or cheat one of our trade partners?
Let's go after him.
Thank you, my friend. On top of what this could mean to my family, I'm just so annoyed with Aurelia. I cared. When I gave her the ring all those years ago, it meant a great deal. I can't believe she let this happen.
Let's head to Seydanine.
Oh,
No, he got away! Isabelle, I'm so sorry. Are you going after that scoundrel?
Yes, thanks to my extremely kind companion here. Aurelia, what am I going to do with you?
Okay, bye.
Vardenfell? I may have room in my hold for one more passenger.
Do you have a hold on that boat?
Not so loud. The docks have ears, you know. We set sail for Seydenine on the first favorable breeze.
Why is this a secret? Take me. That's right, because Vardenfell is a free zone now. You just have to pick it up from the Crown Store for free. I do like Morrowind. That's right, Seydenine is the big, like entry town. I forgot all about it.
Someone, we need help!
Ah, you're fine. Don't worry, Vivek will be fine. Camera? Hello, D-pad? That's weird. Galadra.
Want some food or drink? Someone in the inn can get it for you. Be warned, the cook is terrible. I should know. I used to work there.
Does she have like a Redoran tattoo right there? Okay. Actually, we're looking for a guy named Kiv Linders. You know him?
Oh yeah, I know Kiv. Men like him, they're a lot of fun. Until they drag you into some scheme of theirs and you lose your job. Slimy Fetcher has already moved on. What did he do now?
He took something valuable from a
Not
friend.
shocking. He's a schemer. Left some stuff behind in the tavern and left in a flash. I vouched for him, so I lost my job. Feel free to look through his pack. I think he was headed for Wayrest. Ugh, I'm gonna have to lay off the Shane. You know that weird taste at the back of your throat when the Shane goes bad? I've got that. Yeah.
I can't say I know that feeling. Can you tell anything more about Kiv?
And a charmer. That's how he gets you. I first met him in Evinhart. I had nothing valuable, so I wasn't a mark. I only work in places like this to pay for my alchemy studies.
How'd you lose your job?
He showed back up in town, flashing some merchant house signet ring. He said he'd gone straight. Spent big, charging everything to the house. Chow Chow, the cook, knew something was fishy and got the owner involved. Kiv bolted, and I got fired.
What will you do now?
What I should do is move on, find another job, continue my studies. But part of me wouldn't mind seeing Kiv get some payback. Maybe I'll take a page from your book, sir, yeah? Track him down in Wayrest and pay him back.
How do you know so much about what he
I'd
does?
known him for a while, casual, before we started up our thing. He treats a person nice when he just wants to have fun. Got a good sense of him. But live and learn and do not take my pride, I suppose. I'll be fine. Lesson learned.
Thanks, Galadra. Okay, so I guess we're going to Wayrest after this. The Saucy Nix. That's a nice bag. Cannot wait to see you again. As I promised when we last met, I found a necklace fit for you. Rather elegant ruby. Red is very much your color, I feel. To cement our bond, I wear the gold pendant you gave me every day, close to my heart.
Aurelia and I used to go camping like this on High Isle. Seems like a long, long time ago.
I know you worried what it was, as you said, a simple piece, but I treasure it more than all the other expensive baubles I own. What is this? Jules Larden.
Stendar help us. I guess we're heading to Wayrest.
I guess we are. Do I have the shrine for Wayrest? I do. Ciao, ciao. Oh, frame rate. Frame rate, stabilize. Fix yourself.
How could I have trusted him?
Ah. Are you a Breton or a what are you? You have elf ears.
Is there something you need? This is a rather difficult time.
Are you Jules Lorden? We're trying to track down Kiv Linders.
Kiv? What? Have you found him? Is he all right? Steady on, Jules. You're better than this. Let me start again. I know Kiv very well. I believe he made off with several items of value. In fact, I handed one to him personally.
You know where he's gone?
I poked through his things when he was bathing. I found a note from someone named Goldleaf about a meeting in Belkarth. The note seemed as much personal as business. I confronted him, and now he's gone. I've half a mind to warn this Goldleaf.
Thank you, Jules. This just keeps going.
Are you Jules? I can tell by your face that Fetcher left you in the lurch.
This is just like a romance novel I read once.
Oh, no. You poor thing. That dastardly man, how could he?
I decided these two have the right idea. You want to help track him down? I plan to make sure he remembers
I like your little makeup
me.
pad.
By the age, you're right. Self-pity serves no one. Young lady, Kiv has gone to Belkarth. Let's go.
This is fun.
Aurelia is going to go beet red when she hears what an absolute scoundrel she got herself involved with. And now his other victims are along for the ride.
What do you make of all
Now
this?
that we've met Jules and Galedra, I think he acted out of character with Aurelia. He must have wanted the signet ring badly. He's nervous, maybe not as careful. I truly wish I hadn't given that thing to Aurelia.
Why is that?
Well, when I gave it to her, my feelings towards her were very different. I thought I loved her. I assumed Aurelia would realize what the ring meant to me, and so in turn she'd understand what she meant to me.
You don't feel that way about her now?
Frig, no. She's still my best friend, but we've taken such different paths in our lives. It never would have worked out. If you're still game, let's head for Craglorn. Seems we'll have lots of company in Belkarth.
Uh-huh. Do I have the compass point for Craglorn now? Oh, I do. Those devs, they've thought of everything. It might have been faster to run to the shrine and use it instead of wait for that animation. Oh. Okay, good. It didn't take long enough to make my CPU spike. Why does it do that? Because okay, ESO is currently 25%, 24%, 25%, and it jumps to 100% when it does that, like, slow load. We're looking for a sleazy man. Has anyone seen him? Maybe upstairs? Oh, wait. Why did I come in here? Ah, wait. That's why I came in here. There's a person upstairs.
What is it?
Looks like our, friends are already here.
Goldleaf, you have to listen. That Fetcher will just cut and run, the same as he did to us.
Ugh, you're giving me a headache. And what's this, more of you? This is not how I figured today would go.
Let's talk to Goldleaf. See what he knows.
Was just about to meet with this Kiv Linders, and then these two show up, and now you. Busy time at the tavern.
What was your meeting
Kiv
about?
and I have kind of been flirting with the idea of doing business for a while, and then I get a letter from him saying he's working with the Veloir Mercantile. So I say, sign me up.
What was his
Moving
scheme?
high Isle silks over here on the continent. Very desirable among some of my clientele. But from what I'm hearing now, this was all just a con.
He's using a stolen signet ring belonging to the Veloir family.
Oh, that's the pit. Look, I have my own family's good name to protect. I was gonna meet him in the basement here. Entrance is around the side. Why don't you and your imposing friend here go chat with him?
Thank you. My friend and I will take
You
it from
three
here.
stay here. We'll handle this.
Oh, this would be fun if it ends with them. It's from Golden Wind from JoJo. They think it's a bad guy, so two people start kicking him and the third guy just gets up and starts kicking them again. It's Narantia, Mista, and Abakio. That'd be funny if that happened here.
Looks like trouble. We're out of here, Linders.
Wait, Fulmont! Look at what you two did. You screwed up a great business opportunity.
Oh, we're just fighting, huh? Alright, she's like actually built as a tank now.
Okay. I give. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you.
Will you now?
Friends of Aurelia Jorvel, right? You got me. Kiv Linders, at your service. Your soothing night buddy must be Isabelle. She wants her ring back. I don't want to be killed. We've got no problems here.
How can we trust you, Kiv?
You can't. Not really. But you can absolutely trust that I want to walk away from this with my hide intact. I'm betting you're more willing to chat than the stabby sword lady here. And I've got to tell you where the ring is.
You don't have the ring with you?
I hid it, but I'll tell you where it is. You found me once. I'm sure you can find me again. Just let me leave with my beautiful face on my perfect body. All right?
All right. Where is it?
Buried at the base of a twin spire rock. It's just north of Ogandar's winery. Hey, no offense, but I hope we never meet again.
Isabelle and I will leave you to your friends then.
Wait, what friends?
What
Hello,
friends
you
indeed?
fetching fetcher. You cost me my job.
I feel we've come up with punishment that fits his crimes. And we'd like you to choose, please, and thank you.
And even Goldleaf is here.
That fetching... Kiv will just seduce a guard and slip out of town if we turn him in. I have a better idea.
How do you think you should be punished?
I had to stop studying alchemy because I lost my job. What better way to punish him than to try out one of my concoctions? It's a transformative admixture that should turn him into a skeever for a few days.
Should?
I'm sure I did the measurements right. It'll last for a week at most, maybe a month. Look, it's a bit experimental, but my instructor was really pleased. And best of all, it's applied to the skin, so it has more uses than a drinkable concoction.
Let me think about it.
Galedra and I have rather different perspectives on punishing Kiv, but we agree he must face some measure of justice. If we just turn him over to the guards, I suspect he'll charm his way out of jail. The same way he charmed me out of... Never mind.
How do you think he should be punished?
Well, Kiv made me feel quite foolish, but I'm not actually angry with him. I want to cherish the time I had with the rogue. Mara, protect a loving heart from such mistakes. I propose to make arrangements to have Kiv taken to a remote monastery.
Why should he stay there?
The Brothers of the Bond are a strict order. Kiv won't be able to leave for 1 full year. It's my hope that he will learn from their philosophy. Also, they are a strictly celibate group.
Oh.
I believe that will help him clear his mind.
Yeah, I like that one.
Kiv, I am taking you on a journey. Time spent in contemplation and service among the Brothers of the Bond will make you a better person.
Oh,
Thank you,
nighty-night,
Galedra.
Kiv.
By the time that wears off, we'll be halfway to the monastery.
Good magic. Okay. Bye, folks. Have fun with that. Where is this? At the winery, he said? That's not too far from here, right?
It'd be nice to get off my feet.
Whee! Okay, this is by far the most jarring thing. Because I've never done stuff on a PTS server. Is that redundant to say PTS server? It's just a PTS. It's not a server. But to see no one in Craglorn, no players, it's very, very surreal. So this is the second quest. What's the third quest with her, I wonder? Kind of patching things up with Aurelia, maybe? Well, I didn't want to land on the scorpion, but that's fine.
There, that rock with the 2 points. Didn't that greedy skeever say twin spires?
Oh. Oh, man, I don't want to fight. Ragnorn guys, they're annoying. Oh, these aren't leveled. These are the regular weak kind. You know, I don't even need to loot things. I'm not gonna keep any of it, so why would I?
Drake, looks like he was honest. This time.
Are you sure it's not a forgery?
Finally holding it again. This little thing caused so much trouble. Damn. I can't tell you what it means to have this back.
What's on fire? Oh, Flame Atronach. It was quite
Just
the journey.
Looking at it, my emotions have me all tangled up. Aurelia knew me better than anyone in the whole world when I gave her this ring. But she didn't know what the ring meant. She never really understood it. Or me.
What do you want to do with it
now?
now?
The only thing I want in the whole of Tamriel right now is to see my parents. I need to tell them what happened. Leave this with them for safekeeping. Maybe get a hug from my mom.
Alright, where should we go?
My parents live in a townhouse near the port in Gonfalon Bay, back on High Isle. I'd love for them to meet you.
Ah. Oh, I like this called High Isle and Amenos. I didn't see that when I first started. That's neat. Oh, get ready for a spike. It's gonna take a lot to load High Isle. 21%, 20%, and here we go. 33, 49, 59, 57. Okay. Yeah, as long as it doesn't take too long, nothing bad will happen. Oh, it's on the edge. Something yelling about laundry? What was that? I like the knights that just walk around on their horse around here.
This is it. My family home. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Okay.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father.
It's actually quite a nice house.
I have some news. A thief stole my old signet ring and may have caused us some issues. Don't worry. My friend and I are looking into it.
That would explain some letters we've received.
That was fast.
We caught the thief and I have the ring, but I want you to have it. I clearly
am sure
can't
there's a
keep it
story
safe.
here, and I bet it involves Aurelia. But for now, I'm just so glad to see you.
My friend, I am proud to introduce you to the Honorable Dwarven Veloir and Lady Mariette Veloir.
Welcome. Isabelle writes us often, so we feel like we know you already.
This is weird.
So, now you've met my parents. They really are the sweetest people, even if they can be a little much.
You're sure you want to leave the ring with them?
Very sure. If I lose the ring on our travels, it could end up in another scoundrel's pockets. Plus, it feels right that the ring returns to my real home, closing a chapter from my past.
Closing the chapter on your feelings for Aurelia?
Yes, exactly. I'd much rather it sit on the mantle here, a reminder of my devotion to my family, and no longer a reminder of the Isabelle from all those years ago.
That makes sense.
We saw justice done and
Ooh.
put right something I should have sorted a long time ago. This adventure has reminded me how important it is to be honest with the people you care about. So, hey, your friendship means the world to me. Thanks.
You are welcome.
Thank you both. I'll feel a lot better if I know you have it. I love you guys.
Of course we'll hold it for you. But you know we trust you.
Just let us know if you need any help sorting out where he went, alright? We love you too.
We don't need where he went. We got him. He's going to a monastery. Hopefully. What is this? Oh. Garbage. Thanks, I guess. Hopefully Ember gives something better.
Next chance I get, I'll stop home again. Have some proper time with my parents. And try to talk my mother out of forcing you to dinner. Stendar helped me.
Did she say why?
No, she didn't. But if you and I were wagering at a tavern, I'd put money down this is about Aurelia. Since I'm on errantry, she can't technically order me back. But she's like a second mother to me.
So you'd like to help her
You
then?
know I'm at your service. But it would mean the world to me if we could return to High Isle and speak to Dame Jorvel.
We're there.
If she needs my help, I'd like to give it.
Of course.
It will be nice to see Castle Navir again. The commander will likely be in her office, off the Knight's Wing. My parents have been asking after you, by the way. I've told them you're too busy to go to dinner anytime soon.
What did you mean by errantry?
Since I opted to travel with you, I'm considered a knight-errant. A wanderer, basically. Just trying to make the world a better place, one act at a time. Like you.
If you joined one of the orders, you wouldn't be traveling?
That's entirely up to the head of the order. Knights might be assigned to a town, or asked to go on a quest, or even just patrol the Isle. I know it was hard to tell during the tourney, but the orders are meant to serve the community.
Okay, do you regret traveling with me instead of joining an order?
Right, no. I never thought my knighthood would be quite like this, true. But we've
what's her
righted
arm
so many
doing?
wrongs together. I wouldn't change my decision for all the treasure in Gonfalon Bay.
That animation was a little broken. Thanks for chatting. Okay. Back to the castle. Castle Navir.
Good to see these old stones again. Like my home away from home.
I mean, I guess if you're a knight, that's very true. You spend a lot of time training in the castle. Is she here or in her quarters? Oh, everyone's just gone. Ooh, that's a cool banner.
Welcome home, Dame Veloir. Thank you for coming. I need you to deal with a bit of a situation.
Is she gonna comment on it, or is she just...
Good of you and Isabelle to come. Let me be brief. Rather than being sobered by her misadventure on Stros Mackay, Aurelia has set off on some kind of quest. I'm concerned for her safety.
What's happened? Where is she?
If I knew where my daughter was, I would not have written to Isabelle. Aurelia left a note saying she's gone adventuring to fix a problem she created, and not to worry. As if telling me not to worry will make everything fine.
You'd like us to find her?
I immediately thought of Isabelle, of course. As a knight on errantry, she is free to do as she wishes. This is not an order. It's a heartfelt request from a mother concerned for her daughter.
Understood. Any other leads on where we might find her?
It may be unrelated, but my aide Nilsman has not been seen in days. He is quite fond of Aurelia, and may know more than I do. You have my permission to search his bunk, over in the barracks, down the hall on the left.
That's where we'll
Thank
start.
you for looking into this. Aurelia is free to do as she wishes, of course. But my daughter is not a knight, and Tamriel is dangerous. I want to see her home safe.
Is there anything more you can tell us?
We had a long conversation about her misadventure on Stros Mackay, about what that signet ring means to Isabelle's family, how much damage that con man might have done. She seemed quite sobered by the discussion.
But then she left.
Yes, I'd hoped her brush with misfortune would convince her to buckle down, figure out what she wants out of life. Running off at the drop of a hat is hardly the response I expected.
I'll do my best to find Aurelia. I'm sure she's safe.
I hope that's true, Isabelle, but we both know Aurelia. Once she set a course, there's no changing it. Good luck.
Whee! Oh, you weren't here a second ago, were you? Interesting that you can just loot the places in here and not stealing. Is this place stealing? Nope, this isn't either. Weird. Was Sir Langley one of the people? He was. He was from the tournament stuff. The Rose of Navir, part the first.
That man is not a poet.
Empty bottles of All Flags rum.
I guess he was drinking. A lot. It stinks like a tavern over here.
Is that all?
Look at this place. Ugh.
Hard to believe his poetry didn't win Aurelia over.
I know, right? Let's see. If I'm reading these scribbles right, he went down to Gonfalon Bay.
Where and
These
why?
bottles here are all Flag's rum. It's foul stuff, proudly made right near the harbor. They serve it at the Ancient Anchor, just south of the main gate. Nilsman, you better be down there. I swear to Stendarr.
Sounds good, let's go. Oh, near the Impresario. Oh, I'm watching you, Process Spike. Alright. Oh, isn't this is the place where you can buy an inn room? The Ancient Anchor. Birin Bellic. Nice chops.
If you're looking for food or drink, just ask at the bar. And Mara smile upon you, friend.
We're looking for a man named Nilsman? He might have been drinking here recently.
Oh, the poet? Yeah, sure. He's been in here a lot recently. He sits in the corner, nursing his rum and writing. He's not here now, but I think he left some of his work in the back.
Don't suppose you've seen the Knight Commander's daughter, Aurelia?
You run in interesting circles, friend. No, not that I know of. The Anchor's a bit lowbrow for her sort, isn't it? Anything else I can help with?
Nope, thanks for your help. In the back, you say. Okay, excuse me, Sergeant. The Rose of Navir, part the second.
You can't be too careful when you're picking your enemies.
Stand on the quay. Oh, the docks. Let's see if he's still down by the water.
I don't want to read his terrible poetry. I don't want to read poetry in general, really. Uh-oh. I'm fine. Cool statue.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle.
Stendarr, give
They
me
know it's
strength.
precious.
Look, on the bridge.
There was a storm off the
More
coast. Perhaps
poetry.
it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you
Nilsman must
hired
be.
me for, Lord Bacaro.
Do you smell that?
You there.
All Flag's rum.
Might we speak?
There's an empty bottle just ahead. He went over this bridge.
It's quite a nose that she can smell the bottle all the way from there. Or it's a really shitty rum.
Ha! There's Nilsman. Off to the right on... Nilsman! Where's
Holy crap.
Aurelia? Have you seen her?
Oh, it's Isabelle's friend. Hello, friend. Hello, Isabelle. If you're looking for her, Aurelia is gone full in bay. I mean, very much gone away.
She's gone. Do you know where she went?
No way! On a ship, you know. Whoosh! How can she like that Captain Marceau so much? He just has a boat. He doesn't even write poetry.
Focus, Nilsman. Where was Captain Marceau going?
So many questions. I can't keep up with the four of you. I don't know where the ship went. Ask a shipping clerk. No, snipper clerk. Shipping clerk. Talk to them.
We will. Why don't you get some sleep, Nilsman?
Let's see if we can find a shipping clerk, my friend. They're back across the bridge on the right. Nilsman, when you wake up, go back to Castle Navir. And Stendarr's breath. Take a bath. Oof.
Okay. Oh, nice and purple. Whee! Elzagoth.
Aye, what can I do for you? You looking to book a cargo ship?
Actually, we'd like to know a ship's destination. It's captained by someone named Marceau.
Well, that's not exactly the kind of information I just hand out on a whim, is it? Why are you looking for Marceau? We've never had trouble with Veloir Mercantile, and Marceau is a good un.
A friend of ours may be on that ship with him, and her family's worried about her.
A lost lamb. Tugs at my heartstrings, it does. I tell you what, let's do a trade. You help me with a problem, and I'll tell you where your little lamb has got to. What do you say?
Her family's really worried. Perhaps I can make your problem go away?
Well. No fussing about. I like it. That gold will take care of my problem quick enough. Captain Marceau sailed for Rivenspire. He was putting in at North Point, but he mentioned they were headed for a little village just outside the city.
Did he mention the name?
Some backwater called North Salt. Never heard of it before. These merchants blow where the winds take them, you know? Hey, be careful in Rivenspire. I've heard dark shadows hang over that part of the world.
They sure do, lady. Rivenspire, another place I haven't been to in a very long time. I wonder where all the new antiquities can be found, like all the parts for the new mythics and all that. 73%, 58%, okay. The thing I'm most worried about is Bandicamp freaking out. It's a very sensitive program,
Welcome to
I would say.
Rivenspire, land of women and more.
Darian Gautier, I hope you come back someday in a DLC. I really do. He was like, ooh, the treasure. I don't get treasure. There's no point. He really was like the poster child for the Daggerfall Covenant. Like Naryu was for the Ebonheart and Raz is for Aldmeri. But I guess maybe they're trying to make...
Provider of our ease. I fear your ways are little understood. Help me see that your teachings are known in these lands.
Wait, what the hell's going on? This is not a DLC zone.
Zenithar, keep the working days of your life long and your purse filled, my friend. If you'd like to try your hand, I have some questions about the Provider of our ease for you. I can promise a worthy reward should you provide the correct answers.
Is this not because of the DLC? I'm not gonna do this. Is it because they're doing the test run for that Zeal of Zenithar event? Is that why? Interesting. Where's Isabelle? Oh, she's still with me. She doesn't make a lot of noise sometimes.
Too old, my tusk. I'll show him too old.
Okay. Was that lady's name Cornicue? I didn't see.
Tell us what's in that sack, fur face, or we'll take it from you, forcefully.
It's not what you think. You don't want that. Please, just take Zerzu's money.
You won't distract me, cretin. Open the bag, or I'll start with your tail.
What the hell's going on? There's like all these new world events.
Mind your own business.
I do believe we're good at this.
Thank you. You saved this one's fur. Here, take the sack. Zerzu won it at the festival.
What is it? An award-winning radish? What? This enormous vegetable has a small ribbon tied around its stalks. You didn't have to. You could have kept your radish. When's the last time I ate a radish? It's been a while. I like radishes. Oh, Sigic Portal. What a waste, I can't use it. Why does it look so weird? What? That's not how they look on the PlayStation. They're a solid... Weird. That's something I will always favor consoles over PC for. Is because the console, you can build a game one way, and it'll look that way for everyone. A PC game can look wildly different and the experience wildly different between two people, just because of how varied builds can be. What is happening?
Look there, it's Captain Marceau.
Is it?
Isabelle, thank Lecky. Quickly, Aurelia's this way.
We're right behind you.
First mate or Dante.
Report.
Sybil.
Where's Aurelia?
Sorry, Captain. 2 of those bastards jumped us. Threw her in a boat, headed down the coast.
Talk to Marso, my friend. I'll keep watch.
I don't know why you're here, but you are a handsome sight.
Aurelia's mother asked us to find her. She left a note behind and took off.
She told me... Damn, her incredible eyes. Aurelia showed up at the port and asked me for help. She had people looking into Kiv Linders, the thief who stole Isabelle's ring. She was worried about what he could have done with that signet.
You're trying to fix something that thief did?
Kiv apparently sent some letters to North Point pretending to work for Isabelle's family. He had some debts here and was trying to use Veloir mercantile funds to pay them off. Aurelia had all the details.
Who were those people
I'm
on
not
the beach?
sure. We didn't even make it to the village. Maybe they're Kiv's business partners. We can search the bodies later when Aurelia's safe.
We're on it.
I'm so sorry, Captain. They caught me by surprise.
Follow the coast to the southeast, friends. I'll patch my wounds and follow behind.
How southeast? Oh, very southeast. Oh, got another Sigic portal. Figures. I don't need them, and now they're everywhere.
Don't worry. They're good people.
It's weird that I can't ride my horse in here, but...
Let's do this together!
Whatever you call that creature. I guess it's an Atronach, right? Actually, what does the description for this thing say? Covered in coral and barnacles, this unusual sea creature moves like rushing water, creating a smooth traveling experience for its rider. Some speculate that Kind crafted them on a sea storm and sent them to land to find those who revere her. That has nothing to do with where you get the thing. Weird. Dorel!
Help! Hey! Help! Isabelle! Oh, I've never been so happy to see you. Quick, untie me.
Where is she? Isabelle?
Aurelia, thank the gods. Are you all right?
I'm here, Marso, and I'm fine. Thanks to Isabelle and her friend. I don't know how you found us, but I'm so glad you did. I have so much to tell you.
Look at her stompy steps.
Aurelia, your mother reached out to me. She's worried sick.
Oh, don't worry about Mother. I've been on a quest, and I've learned so much. I never got a chance to thank you after Stros Mackay, and here you are, riding to my rescue once again.
Your mother was worried. She asked us to
I
look
know I
for
acted
you.
quickly, but listen, I have so much to say. After the problems with Kiv, I had a long conversation with Mother. She really helped me to understand how badly someone could bungle things with that signet.
Captain Marso mentioned you had people looking into the
I did.
thief.
You don't spend your life as the Knight Commander's daughter without learning the value of a good scribe. I
Why is she
managed
so
to stop
twitchy?
most of Kiv's schemes with a few letters, but he withdrew some money from an account in North Point.
Oh, and that's where you're going
Quite
to the village?
correct. Marso and I were attacked. Isn't that a good sign? We're close to something here. I know it. I'm sure Mother would rather I go rushing home, but I caused this problem, and I want to see it fixed.
I'll talk to Isabelle.
I'm trying to focus on the fact that we found Aurelia safe. That's the important thing here.
You heard her then. Aurelia doesn't want to go home
I
yet.
did, and... Duh, I can't believe it. She's been impulsive before, but this? Running around pretending she's investigator dragging Veil?
She seems pretty sure of
She
herself.
always did. You know, as bad as Nilsman's poetry was, I sort of understood it. She made me feel that way once, too. All right, she's a woman grown. If she wants to stay in Rivenspire, I'm not going to drag her home like an unruly child.
What will you tell the Knight Commander?
I may just take a page from the Lady Investigator's book and send the Knight Commander a letter. We both just have to accept Aurelia is going to do what Aurelia is going to do, and get out of her way. In any case, thank you. You're a good friend.
Is that the end of it?
I'm sorry I worried you, Izzy. Don't fret, though. Marceau and I will rest up at an inn, and then it's back to the investigation.
Everyone's thoughts on this? What did I get? A letter? A furnishing? What? A letter from Isabelle Veloir, most likely of a personal nature and suitable for placement within the home. What the hell does that mean? So wait, that's really the end of her quest line? That's weird. Achievements. Oh, we came up just on 2 hours. It would be High Isle. I think companions have their own... Okay. Ah, the Princess Detective. There is more. Maybe I need to raise her report some more? Let's see. Aha! There is more. I was gonna say, that felt like a flat note.
I have no idea what I'm going to say in that letter. Dear Dame Jorvel, I let your daughter stay in the dodgy part of High Rock with a merchant captain. I'm sure she's going to be fine investigating a criminal conspiracy. How are you?
This should be interesting. Go ahead.
All right. The Knight Commander is asking for another meeting. She's in Gonfalon Bay on business at the Ancient Anchor Inn. Apparently she wants to talk, if I have the time.
Is this another formal
Actually,
request?
It seems quite informal. Maybe Commander Jorvel heard from Aurelia. Remember, Aurelia and Marceau had plans to investigate a conspiracy in Rivenspire. If there's been a development, we should head to Gonfalon as soon as we can.
I'll meet you there.
It will be good to catch up with Commander Jorvel. I've been thinking about her and Aurelia quite a bit lately. Just whatever you do, don't order any All Flags rum at the tavern. I've seen sailors use it for paint remover.
Okay, back to High Isle. We haven't really explored much of High Isle at all. I guess maybe with Ember we'll see more of it. It's a long episode. Let's see, how long, what are you doing? Bandicam is at 16 gigabytes for this one. I'm just so worried because apparently the longer Bandicam goes, the more likely does it have a problem. Oh, the third floor.
Fair day. Thank you for coming to speak with me, both of you. I've been in regular correspondence with Aurelia since your last adventure. Unfortunately, her letters have stopped, and I'm worried.
What have you been discussing?
She's been keeping me abreast of her investigation. The Princess Detective, I've taken to calling her. Aurelia still believes she can retrieve the money stolen from Isabelle's family. She feels quite guilty about it.
Why isn't she looking the correct... How's it gone?
Apparently quite well. Aurelia's last message was all smiles. It's on the table. There. Please, take it with you. She and Marceau would visit soon, she said. Back home to give Isabelle the good news. Will you return to Rivenspire? See how she's doing?
I'll speak to Isabelle about it.
And if I may, I also need to thank you for a more personal matter. My relationship with my daughter has gotten better, significantly better, as a result of her time spent with you. I hope you find her safe. Good luck, traveler.
And to you. Ooh, it's actually quite a nice song being sung.
Did she just thank us for making her relationship with Aurelia better? Stendar's grace. What's in that note?
Oh, I thought I was gonna... Ah. Picturesque town of Fells Run. We were so close to finding the people behind this criminal group. Blah, 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 blah. So ashamed. Thank you for your kind words. P.S. I shared your letter with Marceau and he laughed and laughed. He agrees with me. You should let this side of you show more often. You're actually very funny.
Oh, look at this. She sounds so sure of herself. Investigating crime in Fell's Run.
Where's
and she's
Fell's
so
Run?
friendly with her mother. I told myself that I wouldn't rush off to rescue her again. She clearly didn't want my help.
You want to go to Rivenspire?
You know me all too well, my friend. Some of this hurts to read. Why didn't Aurelia tell me she blamed herself? and enough that she feared speaking with me. That girl, I swear to Stendar.
At least Aurelia and her mother are getting along better.
It's... Drake. I'm finally a good influence on her, and she might be missing? Let's head to Fell's Run. We're not going to learn anything standing here smelling the rum fumes.
Okay. Where's Fell's Run? Oh. I guess that's Fell's Run. I never put attention. I was a little town I did a quest in one time and never came back. Look at the paintings. %, 66%, 47%.
Funny how the inn is always the biggest building in these small towns. Maybe we should start there.
I just confirmed it, dear child. He's there. I know it.
All right, we have to organize. By the Divines, Izzy! I'm so glad to see you. I'm so grateful you've come, even if I was a bit of a beef with the last time you saw me. I am worried sick. Captain Marceau has been taken captive.
Are you... Oh, hold on, here. Are you alright? Your mother was worried when your letter stopped arriving.
I'm fine. Captain Marceau and I were following up on that criminal conspiracy we uncovered in North Point. You remember, Kiv Linder stole Isabelle's signet ring and managed to cause her family some trouble.
I remember. Did you discover what happened?
Kiv owed money to someone named Vetitia Marcotte. She's part of a minor noble family here in Rivenspire. Apparently, they were part of King Rancer's traitorous army during that terrible civil war.
What happened to Captain Marceau?
Marceau went to meet an informant to gather one final piece of evidence, and some brigands working for Vetitia snapped him up. That witch sent me a letter demanding I leave Rivenspire and abandon the investigation, or Marceau would die.
Do you know where he's being held?
My friend here is a talented mage. He used a seeking spell to find a, keepsake Marceau has with him. He's being held in Obsidian Scar, that horrible dungeon to the west. I was just about to organize a search party. Please, will you help him?
Yeah.
Captain Marceau and I have grown very close while investigating here in Rivenspire. Obsidian Scar is a terrible place, but I know if anyone can find him, it's you two.
Anything else you can tell me?
Of course. Ask me anything. I'll help however I can.
I guess
Just west of Lorcata Ruins. The Scar is home to a group of orcs called the Oathbound.
Oh, that place.
From the description of his attackers, it sounds like Vetitia is paying them to hold Marceau. For the moment.
Why hold him at Obsidian Scar?
I'm not sure, but I believe her family has some kind of political aspiration. Maybe she's reluctant to kill him outright? My hope is that means Marceau is safe. Right up until she has no use for him anymore.
Why'd you kidnap him?
I think we did, well, too good a job. We set out to discover what happened to the money stolen from Isabelle's family. Marceau and I found a number of leads, which took us practically to the Marcotte family front door.
Too good a job?
Well, neither of us have done this before, so we weren't as subtle about our investigation as we probably should have been. It wouldn't have been hard at all for Vetitia to learn who was asking about her family.
We'll go find your captain, Aurelia. Just stay here. Stay safe.
Doesn't he technically work for you, Isabelle?
I feel better already, just knowing you're going after Marceau.
Oh, right. I haven't done that whole quest over there with the fake tower. What was it? The fake tower? I can't remember. That, I forgot how it dominates the sky until you... The false tower? I don't remember. It's the reason everyone became a vampire. It's the whole thing. There's a lot of...
This must be the place. Let's get in there. If they've hurt Marso, I swear to Stendar.
Big fan of Stendar, I've noticed. Whew, 89%, 88%, 88%, 88%, 79%.
Scourge
didn't like
thump
that.
those toothless runts.
Oh, I don't need to talk to you. You're for the quest line. Here. This would be a little hard to complete if you were a low level, because public dungeons are a little stronger. It's a base game public dungeon, so it's not that strong. But... Wow, she just came flying in with that spear, huh?
Let's do this together.
I would like to avoid fighting. Oh. She got him.
Mine's 5 gold.
I don't remember where the mini boss is in this place. Alright, well everyone's fighting me then. Fine.
Nobody's going to believe this story.
What about the time we fought a bunch of... Those guys were just drinking. They weren't even involved in this fight. Why am I picking up loot? It's just such a weird reflex.
Trey, disgusting creatures. We'll be smelling them for hours.
What, the Banekin? Oh, that's right. Isabelle doesn't like Daedra. I was reading about, like, what these companions like and dislike, and Isabelle does not like Daedra.
It's him. Nobody's going to believe this story.
Did she just say that every time you take out a bunch of enemies? Bumbuk Bear Slayer.
Oh, you are a handsome sight. Thank the eight.
I think this is... She's just, one of the regular bosses from this dungeon, isn't she? Yeah.
Let's get you out of here, Captain. Aurelia is worried sick.
Oh, do I gotta go all the way back now? Damn. Hopefully they haven't respawned.
Thank you both. I thought I was going to end up in an ogre's belly.
Keep up.
Thank you both. I'll meet you outside.
It's so weird. I like it a lot playing this game without any other players. It's just so strange.
By Lecky himself, thank you, my friends.
Aurelia figured out where you were, Captain. She deserves the credit.
I can't thank you enough. I spent most of my time in that cell worried Aurelia would raise a search party and come storming through the front door.
Are you alright, Captain?
Just getting out into the fresh air is an improvement. That place was a nightmare. Brigands, Daedra, rats. I wasn't sure if I'd end up with a knife in my gut or eaten by Ogrim.
You should know, Aurelia's the one who figured out where you'd been taken.
Ah, I tell you what, my friend. That woman is like the sea. She'd come roaring in and smash aside those in her path. Here, I can get back to the Fells Run on my own. You two go ahead and let Aurelia know I'm safe.
Okay. I wonder if that's all there is. This might be a shorter quest because it's kind of like more combat involved. When it's more focused on combat and less exploration, they tend to be shorter. I guess just to compensate for in case someone... Who was this guy who helped you anyways?
Over here, quickly! They have Aurelia!
Oh, never mind.
Ah, it's you. Please, you've got to help Miss Aurelia. She was snatched by a nasty-looking brigand. One of the children ran up to tell me. If you hurry, they can't be too far. Apparently she was giving them quite a hard time.
Who took her? Which
the
way did they go?
child said Aurelia called the brigand Vetitia. Isn't she the one that kidnapped Marcel? She went north, toward the old alien ruin northeast of town. I bet that Veticia took her there.
We'll find her, don't worry.
I'm going to bounce this Veticia across the... Let's go.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted your little pep talk there. I should have known better. There's no way this was going to be over so soon. Ooh, can I squeeze through here? I can. Ah.
Just you
Oh.
wait.
We have to be close.
Wooded sandpiper. My friends will find you. Die, lapdog.
Okay.
Namaka.
I noticed it spikes a little in combat
to
too.
trouble the world. Let's help Aurelia. Thanks, Stendar. You're all right.
Oh, Aurelia.
Marso! Oh, Izzy, thank you. I knew you would find him.
I am truly glad that both of you are safe, but it's dangerous out here. Move your butts.
She's right. Marso, let's go home. Back to High Isle.
Oh, absolutely, sweetheart. Let's go home.
Ah, so they did
Izzy,
fall for each other.
We'll stay at the Ancient Anchor. You and your friend should come see us when you're back in Gonfalon Bay.
She looks unhappy.
What? What just happened?
I think Aurelia and Marso are very much in love.
Yes, my friend. I caught that.
Oh, there they go.
What a day. You know what? I joke, but I am glad they're going home. Marso is a good man, and I imagine they'll want to talk to the Knight Commander.
You want to head home as
I
well,
do.
then?
Let's go see those crazy kids in Gonfalon Bay. Our friendship has withstood some rocky seas the last few days, but it will make me happy to see her finally at ease.
Hey, you almost made a poem there. Visit the couple at the Ancient Anchor. Why did it sound like combat for a second? Ancient Anchor Inn. So, the chapter is High Isle and Amenos. So I imagine the third island will be involved with the Quarter 4 DLC. Hey, you're fine. 60%, 70%, 72. Okay. I guess I can stop doing that. There's no real point calling it out. Oh, I guess they're upstairs. More upstairs?
Aurelia! Isabelle is here! I'm so glad you came.
Indeed I am. It will be a welcome break from
Oh.
Mother lecturing me.
Aurelia, I am just a room away. Stow your sass.
My friend! May I count you as my friend? You're very dear to Isabelle, and she's very dear to me, so I'm very glad you both could make it.
We're glad to be here. What do you want to talk about? Is it marriage?
Marso and I have been talking with Mother. We also paid a visit to Lord and Lady Veloir. Don't give me that look over their shoulder, Izzy. Yes, I've been talking to your parents. It's all settled. I owned up to my folly with the signet ring. Izzy's parents were very kind, especially after we explained all we did to resolve things. We also wanted their permission. Marso insisted if I was to sail with him, they had to know.
You'll be sailing with Captain Marso?
Our own little adventures. Perhaps more mysteries to investigate. In any case, none of this would have been possible without you and Isabelle. Marso and I are so happy. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Mother says Isabelle has been a good influence. I guess there's something to that.
Stendar's got to be smiling on us. My family's coin and reputation are safe. Aurelia and Marso are in love. Drake, I think even the Knight Commander's mood has thawed a bit.
What about you, Isabelle?
I'm tired, but happy. My life has changed so quickly it made my head spin. And the part that twisted me up the most was my changing feelings. And my changing friendship.
You're both different people
I'm not
now.
the little girl who gave her friend a ring. And she's not some entitled princess. I think she truly cares for Marceau. You can see it in every word, every gesture. Divines help me. I've read too many romance novels.
You still want an adventure with me?
Are you pulling my leg? Look at all we've done together. We dominated the Sapphire Tournament and freed my childhood crush from a stupid promise. We recovered a lost signet ring that could have cost my family dearly.
I met your
you
parents.
You met the Lord and Lady Veloir. We unlocked
weird.
Aurelia's passion for investigation, brought her together with her true love, and defeated a rebel madwoman. Why in Stendarr's name would I stop adventuring with you? Think what could happen next.
I'm glad our journey will continue,
Traveling
Isabelle.
with you has made me a better knight, a better person. You are one of my very best friends. My life changed when we won the Sapphire Tourney together. And now, I can't wait to see what awaits us next.
I got her as a house guest.
Aurelia, I hope you know we're here for you if you need us again. But I hope our days of coming to your rescue are
Me
at an
too.
end.
Same to you, Dame Veloir. You two are traveling all over, so you have no excuse not to meet up with us from time to time.
Deal. Look after Marceau, all right? And Stendarr keep you safe, Aurelia Jorvel.
Marceau, no commentary? No? Okay. Well, that's her whole quest line. It's about what I expected. Like 2.5 hours. They're chunky, and at least now I don't have to worry about missing it. But that's it for Isabelle's quest line. Next up is Embers, which I've been very much told to be hyped for. She's a interesting character. Even the devs, what did the devs call her in the one live stream? They called her a trash fire. So I guess we'll see you in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back, all the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.